Everybody, good evening. Let us find our seat. Let us close our eyes. Let us go deep within and find our breath. The natural rhythm of the inhale and the exhale. Deep into the sinus, deep into the lungs. Deep into the upper belly and the lower belly as well. Opening the awareness from beyond the frontal regions of the brain and into the entirety of the body, into the environment around us, or even beyond our immediate vicinity. We're just opening awareness and softening the breath. Expanding consciousness and deepening the inhale. Slowing down the exhale. Soothing the central nervous system back into the present moment. Settling the body into your seat or into the floor if we're laying down. Relaxing the body, widening awareness. Noticing a silent radiance without a center. An omnipresent quietude. With no boundaries within the body or outside in the environment. It's the one silence. The nature of the mind is this vast, spacious awareness. This silence is the root of pure sanity, pure clarity. This is the nature of even the physical mind in the brain and in the thought center, above the head in the crown chakra, to the left and to the right of your awareness, peripheral vision. The nature is peace, radiance, ultimate freedom. And bringing this freedom into any aspects of the mind or the skull with any semblance of tension, any sense of separateness from peace. Perhaps behind the eyes, between the ears, maybe tension at the back of the skull, at the very top of the spinal cord, the tongue, the upper cheeks, below the eyes. Center of the forehead. There's no reason to hold tension. No reason not to be free and silent in the mind. Giving our mind to the divine and infinite intelligence. Or offering our mind into the one mind, the mind of existence and the universe, of infinity. Dying into oneness in the space of the left brain, the right brain, the jaw. If there's tension in the skull, we might be giving our power away to the one who needs to control life, the one who is scared of what could happen if I release my mind, If I release my life to life, if I release my body to divinity, what's going to happen? Can we send peace and bliss and an embrace to the controller in the mind and in the jaw, in the eyes, and descending into the throat? Noticing any tension here, on the left side of the throat, right side. Just noting any imbalances, any withholding of the breath or the voice. Noticing the bottom regions of the tongue, just letting go and releasing here. The upper part of the throat near the mouth. As well as any of the shoulder muscles that are connected to the neck. Any small parts of ourself that are still fighting against life, not trusting reality or God. Again, sending peace and bliss to these parts. A gentle embrace anywhere that feels tight or stuck in the throat chakra. And just gently noticing, without judgment, of how the skull and the neck sit or place itself onto your shoulders and onto your torso. It might hold itself in a certain tight way or an imbalanced way, or just a little sense of being out of alignment. Just gently bringing back awareness to the alignment of peace, of no mind, of thought-free freedom. Of allowing infinite intelligence to be our intellect, to allow the universe to be our voice, and to surrender our agenda to the divine. As we descend into the shoulders, slightly allowing your shoulders to return to their natural position, allowing the arms to do as they may, maybe allowing the fingers to do a certain mudra that feels good, feels right. Perhaps the palms are turned downwards or upwards, downwards for grounding or upwards for receiving. Having a gentle awareness of the palms as an extension of the healing heart, the healing touch, as you begin to feel this healing also in the center of the chest. Either imagining or sensing a piercing, blissful white light emanating at the center of the chest, like a white fire, a holy sun radiating in all directions at the center of the chest, burning up anything in its way, anything that we no longer want to carry in our hearts, any memories or sensations, any addictions or traumas, anything from the past, or any worry of the future. Beginning to imagine our front of our heart is made of silence and radiance. If there is pain here, can we simply sit with it for now? If there's heartache or heartbreak, can we let it be burned up in this radiance? Can we allow the emotions to flow within silence? From the center of the chest to throughout the body and ultimately back to life. Letting the past die and being fully here and now in the center of the chest. breathing into the heart center, receiving silence, receiving radiance, and receiving this holy flame from above and from below, above the head and below the feet, meeting at the heart center and giving the heart more space by taking a step back towards the spine, the center point of the central nervous system, and widening this light, widening this radiance, this silence, and allowing self-compassion, self-love, the love from the divine fully into the space of the ribs, to the sternum, shoulder blades, the stomach, the throat, the entire center parts of the body begin to light up with love and bliss. Might begin to feel overwhelming, as if we are becoming divine, becoming light, becoming love. So energy doesn't need to remain in the body, it can also be expanded across the earth plane, shared with our brothers and sisters, shared with the vast sky, shared with all your parts that are hard to see or hard to love. Sending the self-compassion to all parts that we either love or hate, ignore, or bow to. It's like being born again into love, being converted into peace, transforming the body from animal nature back to your divine self, your original heart, your original blueprint. Remind yourself that it's okay to have these feelings, these emotions, whether that they be on the surface or really deep, such as deep shame, deep anger, depression, anxiousness. These two are our brothers and sisters. These two are our teachers. May we surrender to their lessons. May they be converted into love and power. Love in the chest and power in the belly. As you allow the power in the belly to rise up into the chest, and allowing the peace from your mind to descend into your heart. Power from below, peace from above, and love in the center. radiating forwards, backwards, left, right, up, and down. No longer hiding due to shame or self-hatred, but stepping into our light fully as our divine self, fully as our true heart. Allowing this sense of receptivity to fully be allowed. Receiving the love of the earth from below. Placing our awareness with loving awareness, the bottoms of the feet, the center of the earth, gravitational waves of love, bliss, and its more physical nature, its more solid nature, in the space of the root chakra, which extends deep into Mother Earth, from the pelvis through the legs and into the core of our Mother. Returning to life as life at the bottoms of the feet, the thighs, the soil, the deserts, the forests, the ice, the rocks, the power, the peace of nature is our nature. And aligning the heart with this solid power, this nurturing embrace of the earth upon the body. of the Mother upon your consciousness. Both grounded, deeply grounded, but also groundless, like falling into divinity in its most solid form. Deep and wide, like a Buddha. And bringing this energy into the second chakra center, relaxing the pelvic floor and the hips to fully receive. Bringing the oneness of life back into the core of your individuality, below the belly button and deep towards the spine, center of your power, our connection with the universe, connection to energy, as well as on the surface appears as the core fear of incarnating, of being a body, of being a human, an animal, of dying, of being separate. Will you trust? Can I say yes to life? Yes to this life, this body, this mind, this heart, this creativity, this soul, this spirit? Can I surrender into all of life, the pain, the suffering, the bliss, the radiance? Do I have the courage to take a step back, to take a step down? Away from dissociation, away from addictions, to have the courage to bring this power into the third chakra center, allowing this power to be the root of our inner flame, the inner flame of oneness, near the region of the stomach, the lower ribs, lower half of the spine. Surrendering the solar plexus to the divine from below and from above. Expanding the solar plexus upon the earth plane and establishing it deep in the earth and aligning it with your heart. maintaining awareness for a brief moment at the heart chakra and the root chakra simultaneously. Imagining an alignment, a cohesiveness, like a meeting of two rivers. Between the earth and love at the heart, being fully established in this bliss. Allowing the entirety of the rib cage to light up and burn anxiety, the lower regions of the ribs and the upper regions, all the way to the collarbone. The uppermost region of the heart chakra. Relaxing the throat and the skull to fully receive what's above the crown, what's above the giant white lotus in the upper chakras. The giant singing bowl above the head, where silence greets a divinity. Where the mind greets holiness. Welcoming a sense of samadhi in the mind, in the entirety of the universe. Humbly surrendering and bowing to the highest vibrations of reality. The divine feminine, the divine masculine. Oh, Holy Mother, oh, Holy Father, come into my heart, come into this body, transform this old system, the emotions, the thoughts, the fear, the anxiety. Please take this from me. Please enter my life. Be my life. Help me surrender myself to thee. Deep in the heart, lifting the heart up onto the altar. Fully stepping into the unattached heart. Universal bliss. Absolute love and compassion for self and for all beings. overwhelming oneness, disorientation of sense of self, a lightening of the body, a surrendering into the radiance, a becoming of the fire, a declaration of holiness, a merging of your divinity with the one divinity in all of its infinite manifest forms. Infinite, yet rooted behind the heart. Centerless, yet grounded. Human, yet divine. Fearless, yet wise. Transcendent, yet embodied. Compassionate, yet boundaried. Breathing into the love and breathing into the power. We ask the Most Holy One to guide us along our journeys. We ask God to heal our wounds, our confusion. We ask silence herself to envelop our mind. We ask radiance himself to be our spirit. We ask all the choirs of angels to guide us to end these wars, to end political corruption, famine, to end the degradation of the oceans and the land, and to help us reunite with your love, your divinity, and our true nature, now and forevermore. And may all beings without exception be blessed. Thanks be to the highest. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.